Hey everybody, Marcos Villegas here, being joined with Bernard Hopkins as we're just days away from the mega fight right featuring Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin. And Bernard, I just got to pick your brain on this. If you were in the ring with Gennady Golovkin, how would you fight this guy? How would you break him down and beat him?
I would fight him in the middle of the ring. I wouldn't go in the corner. I wouldn't be on the ropes, because you don't want to put him in a position where he thinks that he's mentally having you retreat from him. You don't have to actually be in gunfire, in the way of gunfire all the time. I think with Triple G, Canelo has the ability, because he has good foot movement, and like I said, out of respect, not any stereotype or anything like that. He doesn't. That is, Canelo doesn't fight like a typical Mexican. Come right in, don't care about ducking, just want to be right in your face, and hopefully you get tired of throwing punches and hitting him, that he will take over later. No, Canelo has a style that can survive in any inner city in America. I say it that way. He has a style that he can survive in boxing in any inner city in America, because the boxing ability to be able to show the role, to be able to learn things that he learned from his first loss. It was a plus that the fights he won leading up to now is, to me, is a complete fighter. Now, what makes him a all-around accomplishment fighter that need to establish now longevity is when he wins September 16th on HBO pay-per-view. But as far as I'm concerned, Canelo is at a stage right now where he's out of high school. Now he's ready to get his bachelor's degree. He's ready now to get the accolades that an all-around fighter gets at certain time in their career. And he's young. That's the key. Like, you normally don't get this until your 30s, man. Early 30s. We're talking about 25 or 24 years old. We're talking about a guy that really ain't hit his peak. But he's right there. And let's go when he turned professional. What, 15, 16? Most guys be burnt out. This is time, mark my words, it'll be a hard-fought decision win by Canelo that's going to not shock people, but it's going to realize the special talent that we have in front of us that's going to represent boxing until he retires. Mark my words.
The biggest question people would be asking when they hear that is, can Canelo handle a bigger guy who has a bigger punch? What role does size play in this fight?
I think it plays a role if Canelo couldn't fight. You know, big is not always better. My wife tells me that. But I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to step on my game. Like, I'm watching videos, and I don't want to get too graphic, but I bought a couple of tapes. I'll just say I bought a couple of videos to try to learn certain things. So I'm, at 52, I got an excuse here and there, but I'm working on it, honey. Don't worry about it. Sorry to put us out there like that, but we got to stop this interview. I'm in trouble.
Oh my God, Bernard. On a final note, let's get away from that. On a final note, do you see this win in this fight being more important than Canelo's fight with Mayweather, with Chavez? Do you think the significance of it is that much more?
Well, yes and no. No, because I wouldn't be talking this confident if he didn't have the teaching from his first loss. I don't have no problem saying it. One of the greatest teachers of my era, one of the greatest fighters, offense and defense, is Mayweather. So, I mean, you can't take that away from him, and I would never do that, because out of respect, I know what the man's done. Might disagree with a lot of other things, but I have that right, to agree to disagree. But if he didn't have these good, hard, overcome lessons, he wouldn't be the complete fighter that I see that he is today to take on a monster like Golovkin. Without those fights that he had to go to college for, he wouldn't have, as far as I'm concerned, the confidence, the experience that he learned after those fights to be able to challenge at this level. This is big time. He needed those pieces. He needed that adversity. Win, lose, or draw to get where he at right now. And now can he take all this stuff that he marinated in his recipe called, I'm going to prove that I'm the best in this division, and I'm the face of boxing from all views, pay-per-view, filling arenas. You know, you got to understand, before we got here, he was filling out Jerry Jones Stadium. Every fighter can't do that. 99% of fighters can't, no business person on their side would even bring that to them. Special here. But now, let's see, can it be special come September 16th on HBO pay-per-view and Ring TV. Golden Boy. Thank you.
Bernard, thank you so much. I always tell my girlfriend, it's the motion of the ocean, honey.
And the way he danced, you ain't got to comment.
Thank you, Bernard. Appreciate it.
See y'all.